Hello and welcome to the Tall Palms Classic. So much at stake for everyone who's made the cut. Time to get out onto the course for third round action. Alongside me in the call is John McCarthy.
Hello, Luke. Glad to be here. As our next golfer sets up their round, they're getting ready to kick things off. What's the score that they have to beat here today?
John, our current leader, is sitting a couple under par for the tournament. It's good, but not great.
Thanks, Luke. Looking forward to comparing notes later on. And here's the 5-wood, and this is not going to be enjoyable. And that one's going to miss the green. And that approach is kind of messed by the wind, I believe. About 15 feet to the cup from here. Oh, that was very close. And this one's for the bogey. And starting the day off at 1 over. And now let's move to the second hole. It appears to be heading for the fairway here. And sorry to mislead you folks, but I did not see that going into the rough. And now let's take a look at the leaderboard. And +1 on the day after that hole. And now the third hole tee off. Well, he's probably not too pleased about that. That shot sounded a little off. Very nice shot out of the bunker, and I'm thinking birdie. For the bird. And he's going to go down to even par after that hole. The next hole we have before us is a par 3. Let's see what happens. And this putt is for birdie. And this shot could be just right. And unfortunately, that has rolled off the green. Okay, and now we will take a look at the leaderboard. And as we look at the leaderboard, current leader sits at 1 under. Okay, let's see what the 5th has in store for us. And he can't be pleased with himself after that one. And I'm not quite sure here. It could end up in the fairway though. And now that that shot has ended up in the fairway, let's see what the next one holds. And about 7 feet to go here. And the par putt will drop. And he will move up on the leaderboard after that hole. And now the 6th hole. This one's looking pretty good so far. And about 215 to the pin. And missing the approach on that one. Not enough club on that one. And this putt to save par. Oh my goodness, that was close. This one's about 2 feet from the cup. And 2 over for the day after that hole. And let's see what the 7th hole has in store today. And a promising looking shot here. From 170 yards out. And here's the 6 iron. Now it's an unfortunate approach shot. Too much club. And to save the par. And that one will drop. And after that hole, he is moving up on the leaderboard. And next on the plate is the 8th hole. This one's looking pretty good. And 135 yards to the pin. Going with the 9 iron here. All right, and he's on. This one's about 10 feet away. This could be the shot, folks. And in today's event, thus far, score to beat is even par. And on to the 9th hole. And he can't be very pleased with himself after that. Nothing wrong with that. From here, this is about 10 feet away. For the birdie. And Luke, as we head into the back nine, I'm wondering if you could fill us in on what's happening elsewhere on the leaderboard.
Our current leader is sitting at 1 under for the event, John.
Okay, and the 10th hole. I think we'll find some fairway here. And about 175 yards away here. Going with the 5-iron here. Well, the approach did find the green, but quite a long distance putt ahead. And that one drops for the birdie. And that one's going to bring him down to even par. And he's currently tied for 4th up on the leaderboard. And now setting up for the par 4. It didn't look like he had clean contact on that one. From 14 feet. And this putt for double bogey. Now let's take a look at the leaderboard. And after that one, he's unfortunately going to be moving down in the standings. And moving along now on the 12th hole. I think he might be flying the green here. And that is not bound for the dance floor. Too much club on that one. And about 5 feet from the cup. Oh goodness, that was almost in. And this one for bogey. And after that hole, +3 on the day. All right, let's see what happens on the 13th hole here. Well, I'm pretty sure this is going to land in the fairway here. And he won't be too pleased with that. And nothing wrong with that shot. And this one's for birdie. And a decent putt. And after that one, 2 over for the day. And that means he's also tied for 11th spot on the leaderboard. And the wind could be an issue on this next hole. We're going to have to see how this tee shot goes. And this drive is just incredibly powerful. Okay, and 135 yards to the pin. Going with the 9 iron. And 34 feet to go here. And for the par. Nice little putt. And currently sitting at 2 over for the day. And he's also tied for 9th place on the leaderboard. And now setting up for the next par 4 hole. It's looking like it's heading into the fairway. About 160 yards to the pin here. And I don't think that was the cleanest of swings. And that will not be on the green. Not enough club on that one. Yeah, about 16 feet to the cup from here. Ooh, and it just misses. And 13 feet to go here. This one's for the double. Okay, and now let's take a peek and see what's happening on the leaderboard. And as we look at the leaderboard, our leader is currently at 1 under par and just about to tee off on this par 3. And I think that's the hybrid. I think we're bunker bound here, folks. Well, that approach shot's not going to be on anyone's highlight reel, I don't think. Not enough club on that one, I think. And this putt to save par. And this for the bogey. And that hole down. Yeah, I think this one's going to find the fairway. From about $150. And here's an 8 iron and heading for the green. And with that, he's on the green. This putt's for birdie. Ooh, and it just doesn't drop. And this is about a 4-footer. And a decent little putt there. And no change in his standings after that hole. Teeing it up here on the 18th. Well, I'm not sure exactly where this will end up, but it could be bad. And this putt to save par. Ooh, inches away. This one looks about 4 feet. That one's going to drop for bogey. And as his round comes to an end, I would, he didn't blow my socks off by any stretch, but didn't do too horrible either. What do you think, Luke?
Yeah, it's been an up and down performance through the first 54 holes. They haven't quite been able to get the momentum they wanted. Maybe it'll come in that final. Hello and welcome to the Tall Palms Classic. I'm Luke Elvey. It's great to have your company. Alongside me is my partner in crime, John McCarthy. It's time to get our final round action underway.
Hi, Luke. Glad to be with you.
Just getting ready for this next round of golf, John. I'm looking forward to seeing if these guys can take it deep.
Thanks, Luke. We'll talk to you in a bit. Pretty sure that's the 5-wood. And I don't think that was the intended result for that approach shot. I'm pretty sure the wind was the culprit there. And about 8 feet to the cup from here. And the par putt drops. And starting today's round off at even par. And now let's see what this second hole has in store. And I think he's going to like that. And 110 yards or so to the pin. And this for the birdie. Ooh, and that was very close. And this putt is for par. And after that hole, he will stay at even par. And next up is the par 5. And this one could be in the rough, but could not be. Let's find out. And in the rough for this next shot. Ooh, and the par putt will drop. And after that hole, he will remain at even par. All right, here's the fourth hole. And going with the 6 iron. And not the greatest approach shot there. And that's kind of been the trend for him today. He hasn't been hitting those greens when he has to. And about 10 feet to go here. Ooh, that was very close. And this putt is for bogey. And a nice putt. And as we look at the leaderboard today, the current score to beat is 2 under par. Okay, let's see what the 5th has in store today. And he can't be too happy with that shot. And back into the fairway after that shot, and the green is in play. And this putt could save par. And after that hole, 1 over for the day. And now setting up for the par 4 tee off. And from here, about 210 yards to the pin. Going with the 5 wood. Unlucky on that approach shot. Just didn't have enough club. This one's about 3 feet away. And he is moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. Okay, and let's see what the 7th has in store. Well, this one's looking like it's finding the fairway. And about 180 yards to the pin. I think that's a 5 iron. And not the best approach shot. "22 feet to the cup." And just missing. And this one is for the bogey. And now let's take a look and see how things are going on the leaderboard. And it looks like he moved down on the leaderboard after that one. And now teeing off on this par 4. And this is looking fairway bound. From 145 yards out. Going with the 8-iron. And I don't think this one's going to pan out. And not the greatest of swings on that approach shot. Not enough club on that one. Whoa! And that's a way to save a stroke. Out of the sand and into the cup for birdie. And our leader today is sitting at 3 under par. Okay, and on to the 9th. And I think he will be happy with that. And about 14 feet away here. And that one goes in for the bird. All right, Luke, we're 9 holes into this final round. What's caught your attention out on the course today?
Things aren't looking good for him today. The back 9 here, though, will be interesting.
Thanks, Luke. We'll talk to you on the 18th. Something seemed off with his swing on that. And about 170 yards out. Going with the 6-iron. "14 feet to go. Oh, that was so close. And about 4 feet from the cup. And that one's right in the cup. And he's going to stay right there at even par after that hole. And next up is a par 4, folks. Well, this one's debatable. Could be rough, could be fairway. And this putt is essential for saving par. Just missing here. This putt's about a 2-footer here. And 1 over for the day after that hole. And now we find ourselves on the 12th. And I think he's overshot the green. And missing the approach on that one. Bit too much club on that. Okay, and let's have a look at the leaderboard. And no change ranking-wise after that hole. And now teeing off on the par 5. And nicely done, looking like we'll have some fairway here. And this putt's for birdie. Finishing this hole with a solid putt. And after that hole, that's going to bring him down to even par. And teeing off on this par 4. And that didn't sound like the cleanest of contact. And this lie is currently in the rough. Let's see how things are shaping up on the leaderboard. And after that hole, he will stay at even par. On to the 15th hole. And sensing something was off on that swing. And that's a decent shot into the fairway with the green within reach. Let's see what happens. And this putt is needed to save par. Ooh, and it just misses. This looks like around a 4-footer, I'd say. And that one will drop for bogey. And currently, in today's event, the score to beat's 2 under par. And teeing off on this par 3. It looks like the hybrid is on display here. And I think he will be pleased with that. 14 feet away. Oh, that was close. And this putt is for par. +1 on the day after that hole. And now setting up for the par 4. And he's probably not too pleased with that. Now let's see what happens out of this fairway bunker. Back in the fairway now. Decent distance on that shot too. And this putt could save par. And that putt will drop. And our leader today sitting up the top of the board here at 2 under par. And picking up on the 18th hole action here. Let's see what happens. And he'll be happy with that. And about 210 to the pin from here. And here's a hybrid shot. Pretty sure he's going to like that one. And this next putt for a final round score of 70. And this putt's right around 2 feet. And Luke, as this event comes to an end for him, he's finished with a semi-decent result, is what I'll say.
Well, we know that was far below their best, John, but there are a few bright spots in that performance that I know that they'll take to the next. Hello everyone, welcome to the Green Hill Classic. Good to have your company for this first round action. I'm Luke Elvey, and alongside me is John McCarthy. And John, getting off to a good start is paramount. How do the players have to play this opening hole?
Well, Luke, Hopeshire's opening hole is a par 4. It features a pretty narrow landing area with a fairway bunker to the right. The approach goes over water to a green that is protected to the right front with a bunker.
Thanks, John. It all sets up to be a fabulous day.
I think you'll like that. And this for the birdie. Ooh, just missing here. Looking like 9 feet to the cup. And that putt drops for par. And starting the round off at even par. And now the second hole. Well, you'll probably like that. And from about 250 yards out. this putt is for birdie. And finishing this one with a good putt. And after that hole, 1 under for the day. Now let's see what this third hole has in store. Okay, this one's looking pretty good. And this next shot setting up significantly below the hole. It looks like a 7-iron. And nothing wrong with that shot. This one's about 10 feet from the cup. Ooh, it looked close. Just didn't go. And for the par. And that putt drops. And he's going to move up in the leaderboard after that one. And now the fourth hole. I don't think he really had a clean swing on that one. It's about 6 feet to go here. And that one goes for birdie. And that's going to propel him up and in to first place. And teeing off on this next hole, the wind could come into play. Let's find out. And that tee shot was extremely accurate, but it just didn't get in that hole. And now let's take a look at that leaderboard. And he's going to stick to first place after that one. And moving on to the 6th here. And he's taking this through some brush here. And he's probably not happy about that shot. I'm not sure he connected cleanly with that one. Ooh, that looked good. And this one's about 6 feet away. Oh my gracious, that was close. And this one's about 2 feet from the cup. And he will stay right where he is on the leaderboard after that hole. And now setting up on this par 3. going with a pitching wedge here. No, I don't think they meant to do that on the approach. That's kind of out of character. He's been pretty good at hitting those greens today. And about 4 feet from the cup. And that'll be for the bogey. And after that, he will fall out of first place. And he's not gonna like that. And now the 8th hole. This one's a close call. This could be in the rough. Oh, I'm not too sure about this one. And this is going to be nice and easy compared to that last shot. And I think he'll like that. And this one's for birdie. And just missing the birdie. Oh, what could have been. And it's time to take a peek at the leaderboard. And he's going to stay right where he is, even par after that hole. And he's currently tied for 4th place on the leaderboard. And he's probably not too pleased with his performance there. And that shot is back in the fairway with the green in reach. Let's see what happens. And about 17 feet to the cup. Oh, and it just didn't drop. And this putt is for bogey. And finishing the hole with a solid putt. And we are through 9 in this first round of play. Luke, what are you seeing out there? I'm curious.
That's a tough day for this player. Already outside the top 10 and stumbling. I'd hate to be them at the end of the day.
Thanks, Luke. Now let's get back to it. Well, I think this one's going to find short grass. And this putt's for birdie. Ooh, that one's, that's too bad. And this for the par. And a good putt. And +1 on the day after that hole. And that also means he's currently tied for 10th place on the leaderboard. Okay, now moving on to the 11th. Something sounded off with that swing. And this putt is for birdie. And about 5 feet to go here. Oh, that's bad luck there. This putt is for the bogey. And currently sitting at +2 for the day. And let's see what the 12th has in store. That's just poor luck on that approach. Pretty sure the wind was the reason behind that. It's about a 10-footer from here. And that putt will go for par. And he's going to move up in the standings after that hole. And now the 13th hole. And he's probably not happy about that shot. And now back into the pit. And let's see how this one goes. They're setting up below the hole. And I am pretty sure he's going to like that. And about 9 feet away here. Oh my goodness. And now let's take a look and see what's happening up on that leaderboard. And unfortunately, he's going to move down in the standings after that one. And setting up now on the 14th tee. Well, this one's looking like it's in the fairway. And about 140 yards to go. Here's a 9-iron. And ladies and gentlemen, that was a poor approach. And about 32 feet to go. And this one for bogey. And the putt will drop. And as we look at the leaderboard, our current leader today is sitting at 1 under. That's the score to beat. And setting up for the par 5 hole. Well, so far so good for this one. And he's probably not happy with that. Now this shot coming out of the rough. And he's probably going to like that. And from 23 feet out. And this for the par. And currently sitting at 3 over for the day after that hole. And setting up on the 16th tee. Going with the 8-iron here. And this is looking a bit long, I think. And I think he will like that. And about 22 feet to the cup from here. Ooh, almost. This putt's about a 2-footer. And after that hole, 3 over for the event. And number 17. It didn't look like he had clean contact on that one. And this shot he's taken through the branches. From here, about 230 to the pin. And it looks like it's going into the deep stuff. Well, it's not on the top of the list of best approach shots today. And with this, hopefully, they can save par. And finishing the hole with a solid putt. And as we look at the leaderboard today, the score to beat is currently at 3 under par. And ladies and gentlemen, he's finally here, the final hole, and he's 6 strokes off the lead. Let's see what happens. And here's the 3-wood. Might be a bit too much club on this one. Well, that's nice. That's going to be safely on the green. And this putt is for birdie. Oh, and wouldn't that have been nice? Just didn't drop. And tapping in to end the round with a par. And as his round comes to an end, nothing in particular blew me away by his performance, but curious as to your thoughts, Luke.
Yeah, well, they managed to get a score out of this one, but it wasn't outstanding, was it? So much golf left to be played, though. If they can just get a bit more of a rhythm going, look out. Well, on behalf of John, I'm Luke. Catch you again tomorrow. Hello, thanks for joining us for the Green Hill Classic. I'm Luke Elvey, proud to be joined by John McCarthy in the booth, all set for Day 2 action.
Hello, Luke. Glad to be here with you, and hello to the folks at home. As our next golfer on the tee gets ready to kick off their round, could you tell us what's the score to beat today?
The lead is currently 3 under par for the event.
Thanks, Luke. We'll talk to you soon. And this shot's looking promising. Okay, and from 125 yards out. Here is the pitching wedge. All right, and he's on the green. This one's a 9-footer. Oh my goodness, close, very close, but not so bad. 5 feet to go here. And that one will drop for par. And starting the round off with a par. And next up we have a par 5 hole. And this is not looking promising. And back in the fairway with not a whole lot of distance and about 170 yards to the pin. And that looks like a 5-iron. Looks like this is going a bit long. I think he'll like that. And this for the birdie. And for the par. Oh, I thought that was going to go. This putt's looking to be about 2 feet. And after that hole, 1 over for the day. And teeing off on this next hole. Wind could be an issue on this one. And, well, I guess we're about to find out. And about 185 yards to the pin. That looks like the hybrid. And he's on the green. Putter's coming out. And about 7 feet to go here. Ooh, just missing here. And he's moving on up on the leaderboard after that hole. And now we find ourselves at the 4th hole tee off. Wow, and just a huge drive here on this par 4. Now they're putting. Ooh. And this one's for birdie. And a nice putt there. And after that one, he's going to go down to even par. And here we are on the 5th. Here's an 8-iron. Okay, he is on. This one's right around 8 feet. And that one will drop for birdie. And that hole is going to allow him to move up in the standings. And now setting up for the next par 4 hole. Well, I think he's going to like that. And about 170 yards to the pin. Yeah, it looks like a 5-iron. Missing the approach on that one. I think the wind got hold of that shot. And this to save the par. Currently sitting at 1 under for the day. And he's also tied for 9th on the leaderboard. And now we find ourselves on the 7th hole tee off. Going with the 8-iron. And I don't think that was the cleanest of swings. Well, that's no good as far as approaches go. And that's too bad, but he has been doing pretty good hitting those greens today so far. And this is to save par. That would have been for par, just missed. And tapping that one in for bogey. And that one's going to put him up to even par. And now teeing off on the par 5. And it's looking like this is bound for the short stuff. From here, 190 yards to the pin. That shot sounded a little off. And not the intended result, I'm sure, on that approach shot. Very nice shot out of the sand, and I think a birdie's quite possible here. Oh, and just doesn't want to drop. This one's about 2 feet from the cup. And he's going to stay right where he is, even par after that one. And now setting up for the par 4 tee off. And a promising looking shot here. From 135 yards out. This is going towards the green here. And this is for birdie. And this putt's for par. And we have Luke back in the booth after 9. And what are you seeing out there today?
It's a shame when you see this. Outside the top 10 and starting to plummet. Someone might need to call the paramedics.
Thanks, Luke. We'll chat after 18. I think we'll find some fairway here. About 100 yards to the pin. And this one is on the green with a lengthy putt ahead. Five feet to go here. And that putt will drop for par. And after that one, he'll stay at even par. And moving on to the 11th hole. Well, this one's looking pretty good. From about 135 yards out. Taking a shot with the pitching wedge. Well, this one could be either way, folks. I'm not sure if it's going to be safe or not. Unlucky on that approach shot. Too much club. This putt's about 5 feet from the cup. And that one will drop. And after that hole, he will stay at even par. Okay, moving on to the 12th. Going with the 5-iron here. And about 17 feet to the cup. And for the par. And that one will drop. And after that hole, he will remain at even par. And time for the 13th here. Well, I'm pretty sure this is going to land in the fairway here. And about 190 yards to the pin. I think that's a 5-iron. And I'm not quite sure where this one's going to end up. Poor approach shot there. Unfortunately, not enough club, I think. And this putt's for birdie. Solid putt. And after that hole, 1 under for the day. And he's also tied for 10th on the leaderboard. And now teeing off on this par 4. Well, this is a close one. It could end up in the fairway. And about 110 yards to the pin from here. And I think he's going to like that. 28 feet to the cup from here. And tapping it in for the par. And after that hole, 1 under for the day. And that also translates to him being tied for 8th on the leaderboard. And now setting up for this par 5. Well, this one's looking like it's finding the fairway. Yeah, this one's not looking too good. This one's still in the rough, but this lies much better than the previous. And this to save par. And finishing this hole out with a solid putt. And no change for them on the leaderboard after that one, still 8th place. And now teeing off on the par 3 hole. Going with the 8-iron here. And I think the 8-iron was a bit too much. Not the best approach shot we've seen today. Too much club on that, I think. Ooh, that would have been good. And with the tap, that's a bogey. And after that hole, that's going to put him up to even par. And he's also currently tied for 10th place. And next up is a par 4, folks. And he will like that. And about 165 yards to the pin. "35 feet to the cup." And they're about 3 feet away here. And after that one, no change in the leaderboard for them. Still 10th place. And as he tees off here on the final hole, he's 5 strokes off the lead. Not sure what's going to happen here. And tapping this one in to end the round with a par. And Luke, I wasn't blown away by the performance by any means today, but I will say that he has finished his round. What do you think?
Well, I know this player, John, and they'll be looking forward to moving up the leaderboard over the weekend. I think they're a fast finisher. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's been an absolute pleasure to bring the coverage to you today, and make sure you tune in tomorrow. Hello everyone, welcome to the Green Hill Classic. Day 3 is traditionally moving day. I'm Luke Elvey, great to have your company as John McCarthy and I take you through the action.
Hello, Luke. What's happening?
Just like you, I've been looking forward to this all week. Let's hope for some pretty impressive play.
Thanks, Luke. We'll catch up after 9 holes and see what's happening.
About 100 yards to the pin from here.
Nice shot. I think you'll like that.
And this putt is for birdie. This one's about 9 feet away. So close. And this for the bogey. And 1 over for the day after that hole. And wind could be an issue here. Let's see how the tee shot goes.
It's looking like it's heading into the fairway.
And about 9 feet to go here.
And that one will go for birdie.
And that hole's going to bring him down to even par. And teeing off on this par 4.
Yeah, I think you'll like that.
And from 155 yards out. And going with the 9 iron.
Something seemed off with his swing on that.
"14 feet away.
And that par putt will drop.
And he's going to stay right there at even par after that hole. All right, here's the 4th hole.
And sensing something was off on that swing. Hey-oh.
And holing that one out with the chip. Very nicely done. And he's moving in the right direction, moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. Okay, and here is the 5th hole. All right, he's on the green now. And this one's for birdie.
Ooh, and that was very close. Just didn't drop. And for the par. And after that one, he's going to stay right where he was on the leaderboard. And now setting up for the par 4. This one's looking pretty good so far. 125 yards to go here. And that approach is on the green, and a lengthy putt in the near future. Ooh. And this one's about 4 feet from the cup. And that one's going to go for par. And currently sitting at 1 under for the day. And he is also in a tie for 6th place on the leaderboard. And now getting ready to tee off on this par 3. And here's an 8 iron. And he's on the green. This one's about 10 feet away. This shot is looking too good. And that'll drop the birdie. And they'll stay right there at 6th place in the standings after that hole. And the 8th hole is next. This one's a toss-up. Let's see where this one will land. And this putt's for birdie. And a nice putt. And he will move up on the leaderboard after that hole. And now setting up for the next par 4 hole. And I doubt he's very happy about that shot. Well, this one looks like it's heading to the rough. And a big 35 feet to the cup. And this putt is for bogey. And that one will drop. Okay, and after that hole, moving down in the standings and into 5th. And let's see what the 10th has in store. And nicely done, looking like we'll have some fairway here. And this is about a 4-footer for the birdie. And today currently sitting at 3 under par. And he's tied for 4th place on the leaderboard. And that didn't sound like the cleanest of contact. Looks like this is bound for some rough. And he's got to be happy with that. And this putt to save par. Nice little putt. And after that one, staying pretty steady in 4th place. And moving along now on the 12th hole. And this for the birdie. And for the par. And a nice putt. And staying steady in 4th place after that hole. All right, let's see what happens on the 13th hole here. And he's probably not too pleased with himself after that one. I think this one might be in the rough. And he is deep in the rough here for this next one, folks. Okay, back in the fairway. Green is within reach. Oh my word. Yeah, that one's right in the cup. And 3 under for the day after that one. And he's currently tied for 4th up on the leaderboard. And now setting up for the par 4 tee off. I think he'll like that. And about 115 yards to the pin. From here, 33 feet to go. And this one's for par. Finishing this hole with a solid putt. And no change for him leaderboard-wise after that hole. And moving on to the 15th here. Okay, this one's looking pretty good. And pretty sure he's going to like that. This one looks about 4 feet.
And that putt will drop for birdie. And he is moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. And I think he will be fairly pleased with himself after that. And now setting up on the 16th tee. And going with the 7-iron on this one. I think he'll be happy with that. And this putt to save par. Oh my lands, that was very close. Yes, about 3 feet to the cup from here. And that drops for bogey. And after that one, staying pretty steady here in 3rd place on the leaderboard. Okay, and moving on to the 17th now. And I'm gonna guess he's not that happy about that shot. Well, it looks like this might be heading for some trouble. Just going right through the brush on this one. Feet away here. And that putt drops on in for par. And after that one, holding steady here in 3rd place on the leaderboard. And as he tees off here on the final hole, he is 5 strokes off the lead. Let's see what happens. Going with the 3-wood. And that's not what they wanted on their approach. And the wind got the best of that one, I think. From here, this is about 10 feet away. And folks, this is looking too good. And that one drops for par. And with that, his round comes to an end. And Luke, he seems to be in half-decent shape out there today, I would say.
Well, this player has shown some glimpses of their real potential over the first 3 days when they bring it out on that championship Sunday. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's all we've got time for today. But make sure you tune in tomorrow.